What is up, guys? It's your boy Trev the King here, and today I am here with Week 8 against Ashley and the Detroit Pinsirs. Now, she has brought a little bit different of a team, as there's no Chansey this time. As you may remember, in Week 5, I did 6-0 her, and that was only actually only 3 weeks ago. Like, I've had 2 games since then, and here I am playing Ashley again, as she is our division rival, so that is why we play 2 games against her, because we played 2 games against Nixon and 2 games against Ashley due to, divisions and all that. And she also has brought Braviarys this time, and I think that's actually somewhat similar of a team. Like, there's no Chansey, obviously, and she has Aloe. I don't think she brought Bro last time, but okay, I think she brought Amoongus, Chansey, and Starmie last time, and this time she has Slowbro, Alamomola, and Braviarys in those places. So, yeah. If you might remember 3 weeks ago, or actually I think I only uploaded it 2 weeks ago because it was a double upload due to it being a little bit delayed of an upload for Week 5. You may remember that I had a Kirim, and I had a Bikini, and I had a Landers, and I had a Surf, and I had a Doublade, and I had a Sylveon. Now, you may be wondering, okay, same mon, so, what's the big deal? Same exact team. EVs, movesets, items. Still sub-home clause Kirim with enough speed to outspeed Adamant Zard. Adamant max speed Zard. It's Jolly with just enough it's Jolly and hits 300 speed. Then we have sub power up punch Bikini with max HP. If she did bring Chansey again, it could set up on her. Again, this team was meant to set up on Chansey, and even though she didn't bring it, she did bring something, Alamomola, which can set the hell up on, which Kirim can set the hell up on. Don't even know why I said hell in that, but let's roll with it. Then we have physically defensive Lender's T for the Charizard, Yachi Berry Serp with Taunt for the Chansey, and Yachi Berry for the Starm, because I also have a lot for the Starmie, as I have a lot of special defense investment as well. Then just SD Doublade, like I pretty much brought every week. I've ridden Doublade except for week 2 when I brought physically defensive, and finally physically defensive Sylveon with Wish, Hyper Voice, Baton Pass, and Heal Bell. So yeah, that's the team exact same as last time. I just went over it just in case you forgot. So let's get right into the battle. Alright, so I'm going to lead off with my Landers T, as I really want to get up rocks right away. Now here, I could go for Earthquake right away, as she leads off with Braviarys, but either she's going to switch, or she has investment to possibly live, and she does go into her Alamomola. I also didn't want to go for rocks right there, because I didn't want to sack my T. So this gives me a free switch into my Kirim, which I am able to just set up a sub for free here. And she goes into her Braviarys, and honestly her Braviarys is probably the biggest threat to my team. And it just dies in one Dragon Claw, and yeah, so the biggest threat to my team is absolutely gone on turn 3, so that is amazing. Here, she's going to go into Lucario. She goes for close combat, outspeed, that means she's Jolly. I almost thought about changing EVs to be fast enough to outspeed Lucario, wish I had, because she ends up living a minus, even at -1, which is crazy, but she might have been focus sash the way she didn't take damage from Light Orb the way she didn't. She was able to switch up moves. So I'm gonna go into I go into the Sylveon predicting close combat as she goes for Earthquake, and this time I do go into my Doublade predicting the Iron Tail of some sort, or the Steel Attack, as she goes for Exchange City there. I don't know why. I guess there's real no reason, but for her not to, because she's gonna die anyway. But just for lulz, I guess I go for Shadow Sneak, kill it off, and she brings in Zard. I go into Lander T, and she has Fire Blast, so she is definitely prepared way better this time, as Lando T is in really bad shape right now, as she goes for the HP Ice. really cool Zard set, honestly. And right here, I'm going to go into Sylveon, knowing that now I can take any hit unless she has Flare Blitz for some reason. But she does carry the Crunch, which is pretty cool as well. This Zard set was actually really, really cool, and I really like it. Here, I'm just going to go for a Hyper Voice to get off damage, as that Fire Blast doesn't do a ton. It does a lot, but not a ton. As right here, I go for a Wish, and then to get my Sylveon back up to full health, I'm just going to go for a Hyper Voice for damage. And because of that, she's either Assault Vest, or she's Spadef Slowbro. And right here, I'm going to Baton Pass. I really misplayed right there because I forgot that I was actually faster than Slowbro. I thought I was slower for some reason. And then I thought I could get a free switch into Kyurem. That didn't work out. She TVI'd me. But that's really no big deal, because I can go right back into my Sylveon, as I can just heal Bell up, as she actually reveals to be have knockoff on this thing. So now I definitely know this thing cannot touch me in the slightest, as she would have Scald, knockoff, and right here she reveals Toxic, which definitely proves, and then she has Wish, probably has Wish in her last slot, as I'm able to just go right into Kyurem. Now that the Paralyze is healed, and I am able just to set up a sub and not care about anything this wants to do. She's just gonna go for Wish, as I set up another Home Claw. I could have possibly made the play and killed the Zard right here with the Dragon Claw, but I didn't really feel the need to, because, you know, if she did break my sub, okay, she broke my sub. If she doesn't, and she doesn't, because I end up outspeeding her again, possibly another misprep. I still think she should have probably bought like a Timid Zard or a Hasty Zard or something. As right here, she's going to Diggersby. She is not Scarf this time, so this means I will be able to kill the Diggersby on my own, unlike last time, in which I needed to kind of get behind a sub first to be able to kill the Diggersby, as it, you know, returned me on the first turn and surprised me by being Scarf. Here I'm going to set up a sub, as she actually has Fire Blast, and that actually breaks my sub. Also, the way she has T-Wave, she's definitely not Assault Vest, so that means she was Spadef Slowbro, and that's also the reason why this, you know, Jolly, even though it was +1, it is a base 170 attack Kyurem with max attack, it was still Jolly, and it's a non-stab Fusion Bolt, so that had to be definitely Spadef Slowbro, the way it took a Hyper Voice from Sylveon, and the way it had T-Wave, so it couldn't have been Assault Vest. So right here, I'm going to set up a sub. I don't want to take any risks. I probably could have just killed with 2 Fusion Bolts. I definitely could have killed with 2 Fusion Bolts, but I don't want to mess around. So I'm just going to go for another Fusion Bolt and finish up the Alomola. And it was very eerily similar to Week 5. I mean, another 6-0 against Ashley, which is great. It's always great to get big wins against your opponents, your division opponents, especially when you get 2 of them and they're both 6-0s. Like I was saying, the results, although the preparation was way better on her part than last time, and like she played better, the results were eerily similar. Kyurem went 5-0 this time, Kyurem went 5-0 last time against her. Doublé went 1-0 this time against her, Doublé went 1-0 against her last time, and they both resulted in 6-0s. But yeah, that's just kind of similarities. So right now we are on a 7-game winning streak. We moved to 7-1 at +29. We are the best team in the league. Still waiting on Jolt's match with Michael to find out if we're standalone in the record. We'll definitely be the best team in the league on differential, even if he does win, because he has like, right now he's about, what is it? He's about, I think 12 or 13 differential behind, so even if he beats Michael 6-0, we'll still be the best team in the league. And I'm really hoping we can end the season on a 9-game winning streak going into the playoffs and finish the season at 9-1, which would be, you know, the best season in NPL history. Winning percentage wise, it would be, or tied with Kyle when he went 9-1 in season 1. It'd also be the best differential for a 10-game season, because we did have a 10-game season in season 1, and then we moved to 14. And if I actually do really well these last 2 weeks, I could actually average a higher differential than Jolt's differential when he hit 43 differential last season in the 14-game season. So that's just some things to look out for. I think I'm tied right now for the longest winning streak in NPL history as well. So, you know, let's see if we can break some records, you know. Yeah, I think I'm tied with Kyle for the most wins ever in the NPL regular season and postseason combined. Like, I think this was my 20th win in the regular season because I went 2-2 in season 1, 11-3 in season last season, and right now I'm 7-1. So that's 13. I mean, that's 20 regular season wins right there. Yeah, so I'm tied with Kyle. So I'm sorry for rambling for about the last minute, but I'm really excited because, you know, Kyle is a great player, and although it took me a few more games to get to the milestones that he did get to, I'm still very excited to be, you know, in the same company as Kyle, the original commissioner of the league, the founder of the league. So yeah, that'll be the game, and I will see you guys next week when we take on Dave Fernape, or possibly Golden Saber, who knows. Probably Dave Fernape at this point, and the Seattle Cedras, as they actually do have a decent matchup, although they're already eliminated from playoffs. But still a tough matchup, and he's a good player, so we'll see. Also, a quick announcement. I know I've been rambling on for 2 minutes straight, but quick announcement. I have officially clinched the #1 seed in our conference, so that means I will automatically get a bye in the divisional round, and whoever wins between Togue and Dallas will face me for the conference championship for a chance to go on to the NPL championship. So that's very exciting news, because that means I have to play one less game to achieve my goals. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.